We back with another video. Let's enter the boxing clinic. It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the boxing clinic. And Mike Stafford, did an interview with RingTv. I think his name is Michael Woods that did the interview. And basically said that Adrien is undefeated at 140 pounds. Never lost to a Mexican. He said, I don't know why they think, I'm paraphrasing, this Garcia kid is going to be Adrien. That's just the tip of the iceberg, what he said. He haven't lost to a Mexican. He hadn't lost to Daniel Ponce de Leon. He didn't lose to Antonio DeMarco. He didn't lose to Carlos Molina when he came back down to 140. But I thought a lot of people thought he lost to Ponce de Leon. But hey, it is what it is. Mike Stafford is doubling down on Adrien Broner versus the Mexican American Mikey Garcia. He said he's looking phenomenal in camp. He says the skill set is looking there. He's looking sharp, and he said he said he can hit from both sides. That's what a lot of people don't know. He said when he came to me, he originally was a southpaw. So he hinted at potentially Adrien Broner turning southpaw this fight. They say he can counter. He said he can do everything. He said his ring IQ is higher than Mikey Garcia. And I'm waiting to see this shit, because I ain't seen it yet. And, they brought up the past about Mikey Garcia, about Maidana, and they brought Robert Garcia. He brought Robert Garcia in it. They talked about Maidana. They talked about Sean Porter. They're talking about Mike Stafford said, on a bad night versus Marcos Maidana, if Adrien Broner had one more round, he would have stopped Maidana, on a bad night. He said versus Sean Porter, if he had one more round versus Sean Porter, he would have stopped Sean Porter. These are his words. I will link that article in the description. That's what he said, and then he took a shot at Robert Garcia as well, saying that Robert, Maidana came to Robert gym. I've been training Adrien Broner since he was 7 years old. And, that's the sign of a great trainer, is, taking a boxer from the ground up and building him to the world championship level. He said, Adrien had over 350 amateur fights, won national titles, all that. He said, I don't understand how, Adrien is the underdog in this fight, how people think he's going to lose. He putting in the work, he's in shape. He's walking around in the mid-140s right now, and he's ready for war. And he said, we're gonna show the world, we're gonna show the world. He's talking about everything they looking for is on point, saying they have to send sparring partners home in 1 or 2 days because he's laying the smack of down in my rock voice on all the sparring partners. And I'm just taking it all in. I'm taking it all in. And and you see where this kid is delusional from. Look at his team. There's no stand-up guys there. I think everybody in his team, has built-in excuses. They feeding him bullshit, And you need somebody objective in your camp that tells you when you're wrong and when you're right. And that's what he don't have. You can clearly see that he counter punching, he can't counter punch. He got an issue with that. Maybe that's something they're working on in camp. They're taking his ring IQ, then he also said, his ability to make adjustments, all of that is there. I haven't seen him make any adjustments in his career, or at least in a long time, any adjustments. Only adjustment he makes is when his opponent doesn't move around the ring and has to, be stationary, and he's able to, put combinations together and get a little bit more offensive when his opponent's not moving. And this is the shit that they feeding this kid, man. This is where it starts at. This is where the entitlement starts at. This is where he thinks he's better than what he is. It starts within his team. Your trainer or your boxing coach is supposed to be, your hardest critic, not your best friend. And Stafford is seeming to be his best friend. Going back to that Maidana fight, Mike Stafford had to speak over Adrien Broner in that corner because he wasn't listening to what Stafford was saying. He wanted to speak in the corner. I'm all right. And, if you hit one more round, say the built-in excuses. You know, excuses is for losers. So why is you feeding this into this man's head? If we had one round, we would have got the knockout versus Sean Porter and Maidana. Like, come on, you lost. One more round, you would have still lost. And you wonder why this kid is the way he is, and you know, it starts right there at home, basically. And you know, he's, you know, it is what it is. I just can't explain it. You know, I don't know why they gotta do all this talking, this rapping, this yip yapping. Just show up on fight night and show what y'all been working on. You know, at the end of the day, if you lose, we'll be ready for another creative, unique excuse from y'all. How 140 was bad, we got to go up to 147, and you know, it is what it is. You know, a lot of people been calling for Stafford head, but I think he's done an amazing job with Adrien. He done what he could do. You can't fix what Adrien problem issue is, because Adrien problem issue is his biggest issue is the battle within itself, and that's something he has to fix before it's too late. And July 29th, the clock might be punching out on him, you know, but it is what it is. We gone.